Another concept, division and distribution of distinct objects. So we want to divide and distribute some gifts, some articles, some things we have to distribute after dividing. So we'll take one example to discuss this point. Division and distribution of distinct objects of m plus n plus p objects into three groups of sizes m, n and p. All these are not same. M not equal to n not equal to p. That means we have to divide and distribute m plus n plus p objects with three different group sizes. To do this, first we go for division. First you do divide, division. Division of m plus n plus p objects. First we take m objects from n plus m plus p objects. You have to select m objects from n plus n plus p. This can be done in m plus n plus p cm ways. After this, I want to select n objects from this remaining. The remaining is already m took, no, there will be n plus p. I am taking n objects. This can be done in n plus p cn ways. And for the last packet we take p objects, that can be done in pcp ways. So all these are doing at a time. So by using the multiplication rule, the number of ways to divide m plus n plus p objects is given by m plus n plus p n ways for first group, for second group n plus p n ways, for the third group pcp ways. Now if you write the values of this, m plus n plus p is m plus n plus p factorial by m factorial, m plus n plus p minus this, that gives n plus p factorial, into n plus p cn. This can be written as n plus p factorial by n factorial. This n is cancelled, p factorial. So the value is final. We can say that m plus n plus p factorial into n plus p factorial by m factorial, n factorial, p factorial into n plus p whole factorial. So n plus p factorial, numerator denominator cancel. So the final result is m plus n plus p whole factorial by m factorial, n factorial, p factorial. Once again, first we are going to divide the given three objects of three group sizes m, n, p. All these three are different. M not equal to n not equal to p. Out of m plus n plus p, first I am selecting m objects. M objects I can select in m plus n plus p cm ways. After selecting m objects, there are n plus p objects are left. From that I am going to select n objects. That can be done in n plus p cn ways. And there is only p objects are left. That can be selected in cpc ways, one way. So all these are doing at a time. So the total number of ways is m plus n plus p cm into n plus p cn ways into 1. If you simplify this, finally you get m plus n plus p factorial by m factorial, n factorial, p factorial. This is the number of division. So first we divided. Now we go for distribution. For distribution of these three packets, m one group, n another group, and p another group. These three packets we have to distribute for three persons. If they get any number of objects, m objects or n objects or p objects. So the distribution of m plus n plus p objects among three persons, if they get m, n and p objects, is nothing but number of ways of dividing m plus n plus p objects into number of ways of these groups are distributed. So we are going to distribute these three packets. See, packet M, packet N, packet P is there. We can distribute any of these three packets to any of the three persons in how many ways? 3 factorial ways. That means M can be given any one of the three persons. N group can be given to any one of the three persons. P is also can be any one of the three persons. So we can distribute these three packets for these three persons in 3 factorial ways. These two are doing at a time. Once again, students, division and distribution we are doing at a time. First, we are dividing into packets. M size, N size, P size. The division of the packets is given by the result finally M plus N plus P whole factorial by M factorial, N factorial, P factorial. This is the division of three packets of three different sizes. After dividing, now we want to distribute. Distributing these three packets to three persons. We took here 3, an example. So 3 packets can be distributed among 3 persons in 3 factorial ways. So the total number of ways of division and distribution of 3 packets is M plus N plus P whole factorial by M factorial, N factorial, P factorial into 3 factorial. So this is the number of ways of dividing and distribution of 3 different sizes of objects between 3 persons. You can generalize this theorem. You can also say that if you go for n packets, x1, x2, x3 up to xn, you have to distribute for n persons. This can be done in x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus up to xn whole factorial by x1 factorial, x2 factorial up to so on xn into n factorial. Because we are distributing between n persons. So you can generalize this one. So it is very easy to understand. Once again, whenever you want to do the problems based upon division and distribution of distinct objects, first you divide the group sizes M and P like that. After division, you go for distribution. How many persons you have to distribute? 3, 4, 5, n. Among themselves, in how many ways you can distribute? Both works are doing simultaneously, division and distribution. We are going to use multiplication rule. That is the reason we done here M plus N plus P whole factorial by M factorial, N factorial, P factorial into 3 factorial ways.